we're back. Okay, this is lesson 9. We're going to learn triplets and triple meter. Now, so far in the book, all of our exercises, solos, and duets have been duple-based, meaning that we've been dividing the beat into groups of 2 or groups of 4. Now we're going to learn triplets. An eighth note triplet divides the beat into 3 even notes. And you can see on our chart here, here's your quarter note, 2 eighth notes, and then you have your triplets down here. They got a little 3 over them, and it's 3 eighth notes beamed together. Now, there are several ways you can count eighth note triplets. You can count them 1 and 2 and. You can count them 1 triplet, 2 triplet. In this book, we're going to use the 1 and 2 and counting method. Now, I'm going to play some eighth note triplets in exercises 1 through 4. When you play these, make sure you keep the triplets smooth and even. So here's exercise number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now here's exercise number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now exercise number 3, and this is in 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. And now exercise number 4, and we're back in 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3. So there's some basic eighth note triplets. Now, mastering the flow of triplets is essential for a well-rounded drummer. There are many styles of music based on triplets. There's blues, swing, hip-hop, anything with a da-da-da-da-da-da kind of pulse. Now I'm going to play exercise number 2 at the bottom of page 61, which includes some accents and dynamics, but I'll focus on keeping the triplets smooth and flowing. Here we go, exercise number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep those triplets nice and smooth. Now I'm going to talk about 16th note triplets. With 16th note triplets, there are 3 notes for every 8th note. 16th note triplets go by pretty fast, so they can be difficult to count. When you play them slowly, you can count them 1 ta-ta, anta-ta, 2 ta-ta, anta-ta, but when they get really fast, counting them isn't very practical. This is another instance where you need to see a group of notes and know its sound. You can count them using a little drum speak if you want to, like beedly, 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 or boogada, 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 boogada. So try that, it's kind of fun. Now I'm going to play exercises 1 and 2 with some 16th triplets. I'll count 1 and 2 and. Here we go. 1 and 2 and. 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 Now here's exercise number 2. 1 and 2 and. 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 1 and 2 and 1. If you put 2 groups of 16th triplets together, you get a group of 6, or what's called a sextuplet. This is another rhythm pattern that you need to learn to immediately recognize and know its sound. Here's exercise 1 at the bottom of the page with 6 tuplets. 1, 2. And I'll go ahead and play exercise number 2 for you. Here we go. 1, 2. 6 tuplets. Now, when you're comfortable with these, practice them with the sticking reverse. Start on the left hand. Now we're going to learn what's called triple meter. Triple meter uses time signatures like 12/8 and 6/8 and so on, and eighth notes are typically in groups of 3. Also in triple meter, a dotted quarter note receives 1 beat. Remember, a dotted quarter note is equal in duration to 3 eighth notes. You'll count eighth notes in triple meter pretty much the same way as you would triplets in 4/4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So, in triple meter, a 12/8 measure gets 4 beats to the bar, and that's the basic rule unless the music is very slow. Most music with a triplet feel throughout will be written in triple meter. It simplifies the look of the music and makes it easier to read. You can see in the example in the middle of page 63 a 12/8 measure compared to a 4/4 measure with triplets. I'm going to play the 3 exercises at the bottom of page 63, which are some very common triple meter rhythms. In exercises 1 and 2, measures 1 and 2 are written differently but sound the same. Like we've done earlier in the book, we'll combine notes and rest to simplify reading the rhythms. Here we go with exercises 1, 2, and 3. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. Now, exercise number 2. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4. Now exercise number 3. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. Now we'll go over to page 64 and I'm going to play exercise number 5. This exercise will add some accents into these triple meter patterns. Here we go, exercise number 5. A 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you go. Patterns in triple meter. Now we have 16th notes in triple meter. They're similar to sextuplets, but because we're in triple meter, we'll get 2 16ths for every eighth note. When you're learning these, count them dugga 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 with emphasis on the first note of the group. I'm going to play exercise 1 and again use our trick of playing straight eighths with my right hand and then dropping in the left hand to create 16ths. So here we go. A 1 and a 2 and a dugga 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 dugga. And they're your basic 16th note triplets. Now I'll play exercise 2, each measure 4 times. It's in 3/8, which means there's just 1 beat to the bar. I'll count 4 beats to get us started. Also, I'm going to use some drum speak along with these rhythm patterns that should help you more easily understand them. So here we go, exercise number 2, each measure 4 times. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Dagga dat dat dagga dat dat dagga dat dat dagga dat 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 dagga dat dat dagga dat dat dagga dat dat dagga dat 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 dagga dat dat dagga dat dat dagga dat dat dagga 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 dat dagga dagga dat dagga dagga dat dagga dagga dat dat dagga dagga dat dagga dagga dat dagga dagga dat dagga dagga dat. 16th notes in triple meter. Now the next thing we're going to learn in triple meter are a few rolls. The example at the top of page 65 shows you a 5-stroke roll, a 7-stroke roll, and a 13-stroke roll in triple meter. Now there's a big difference with rolls in triple meter because in most cases you'll play a double stroke on each 8th note versus each 16th note. Exercise 1 on page 65 contains 5-stroke rolls in triple meter. Here's exercise 1. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now exercise number 2 contains 7-stroke rolls. Here's exercise number 2. A 1, 2, 3, 4. And now exercise number 3 contains 13-stroke rolls. Here's exercise number 3. A 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's your 5, 7, and 13-stroke roll in triple meter. At the bottom of this page is a rudiment called the single-stroke roll. This is a rudiment that is used primarily to showcase speed and endurance. You'll see drummers with really great technique play a single-stroke roll at light speed, but to do that, you'll need to put in a lot of practice on the 2 short exercises you see at the bottom of the page. When developing your single-stroke roll, don't play any faster than your arms, wrist, or fingers will let you without tightening up. Your tendency will be to do this because you want to learn to play really fast right out of the chute. That was fast, but that was a really bad single-stroke roll. So what you need to do, practice the exercises and push yourself a little, but when your arms and wrists start to tighten up, back the speed down just a little and play the exercises for 30 to 60 seconds at that speed. Don't go any faster until you can play the single strokes without getting tight, then push yourself a little faster. Eventually, your wrists and fingers will start working together and you'll develop that lightning fast single-stroke roll. Just like this. Great job, Joe. What a guy. Now, we have one more rudiment to learn, and that would be the Flam Accent. This one's really simple. It's just an alternating triplet with an accented flam on the first note. Now here's a basic Flam accent. To learn how to play smooth Flam accents, start with the exercises on page 66, concentrating on the stroke types. Just like with the other rudiments we've learned, using the proper stroke types is essential. Now here is exercise 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, tap, tap, up, down, tap, tap, up, down, tap, tap, up, down, tap, 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 down, tap, tap, up, down, tap, tap, up, down, tap, tap, up, down, tap, tap, tap. Now here's exercise number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, tap, down, 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 down, up, tap, down. Okay, now exercise number 3. And I'm going to play this one with a repeat and along with a click. Here we go, exercise number 3. 1, 2. There you go, some basic Flam accents. Now, exercise number 4 is going to show us what we call a syncopated Flam accent, which is a really cool interpretation of this rudiment. Instead of triplets, we're going to play 16th notes in groups of 3 in duple meter. So here is a syncopated Flam accent, exercise number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that? Now, there's just one more thing in Lesson 9, and that is the hurry up and slow down newsflash on page 66. These are musical terms that deal with the music getting faster, getting slower, holding a note for an unspecified amount of time, and so on. Study these and make sure you know them. They'll be included in several of the solos and duets throughout the remainder of the book. Study hard, practice lots, and have lots of fun.